I remember growing up, my biggest two insecurities were my big forehead and my head, right? I used to get like worried about it and like made fun of, right? And then with the years, I've realized that I have gyno, which is like extra mass in the chest area. Like, especially that I've been working out for like 2 years. I have like pretty good muscle mass, alhamdulillah. And there's also some extra mass, which is gyno, right? And then a recent insecurity is stuttering, right? Because like I do stutter. Those are like my four big insecurities like over the years, right? So in this video, I will show you how you can deal with insecurities and also to spice things up and add some extra value. I'll also debunk the height insecurity. So stick around. To start things off, there's two types of insecurities. The first type is the adjustable ones, which means the ones that you can actually change. And the second type of insecurities are the ones that are permanent, that you can't change whatsoever, right? Anyways, I've realized that insecurities are like built-in motivators. For example, gyno and the gym. When I have gyno, that's like extra fuel that adds to the fire for me to start working out, right? Like to actually like push through it, like that's giving more of a reason. Because what's motivation? It's a motive to do something, right? Like that guy is like extra reason for me to work out and build a better body, right? Now, that example was for the adjustable type of insecurities, but now let's talk about the permanent type of insecurities, which are, for example, my forehead and my head, right? If you think about it, alhamdulillah, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine physically and mentally. So it could have been way worse, right? Like, alhamdulillah. Like, that's another way to think about it. If you have like a permanent type of insecurity, you could want to change the way you think about it. Because, for example, it could have been way worse, right? Just be grateful, alhamdulillah, right? You can really work on your adjustable insecurities because, for example, about gyno, it's caused by hormonal imbalances, which can be fixed by optimizing your testosterone and living correctly and making dua, right? And just like I've mentioned, my another insecurity that I have is my stuttering, right? How can I fix it? Now, when it comes to stuttering, it kind of differs because it's like a big spectrum, right? There's like stuttering that's caused by emotional trauma. There's like different types of stuttering, right? Mine is like a bit different. It's like I wasn't born like this, right? I developed it by bad speech habits, right? Because like currently I kind of speak too fast, so I can like jumble up and mix up and mix up all my words. That's the reason I stutter. And now, how can I fix this? I can fix this by speaking slower, right? And I think this advice can be applied to anyone who stutters. Just speaking slow will help you to become a better speaker and fix your stuttering. And now it's time to actually debunk the height insecurity. So I would like to start with a quote: "A man is not valued by his looks, rather by the value he provides." So, bro, you have to remember that people remember you by your character, your traits, your confidence, your charisma, and your leadership more than they remember you by your physical height, right? Like, be more logical, bro. So, bro, when it comes to your height, stop obsessing about things that you can't actually control, right? I would say that you should focus on optimizing and working on your character to become a man of character. Focus on your traits, right? Become a leader. Fix your confidence. Become more charismatic, right? Because if you think about it, your character is much more important than your physical height, right? Because, bro, you can be 6'5" and everything, right? But you can have a really bad character and personality, and you can be hated by everyone. And or you can also be 5'4" and be loved by everyone because of your personality and character. So, bro, stop obsessing about things that you can't actually control and focus on things that you can actually control, such as your character, which actually matters, right? And if you're looking for like-minded men and self movement, join the Brotherhood, link in the description. And that's it. Assalamu alaikum.